Hello, grade 7 students! This is our homeroom guidance class, second quarter, lesson 1, My Road to Success. To our dearest great learners, I am grade teacher Alvin Boots, and welcome to our great community. Expect to have a fun, engaging, and amazing lesson for today. Asahan, meron tayong makabuluhang matututunan na magagamit natin sa pang-araw-araw nating mga buhay. And for you to be updated, do not forget to follow our online platforms, The Great Teachers Academy in Facebook, YouTube, and on Gmail. And for this lesson, we will be discussing about my road to success. Okay, so can you imagine how hard it is to climb up a coconut tree, especially if it is your first time and you are the first person to climb it? Okay, for example, na-imagine mo, no, sa isang lugar pag naggagala ka, no, or nagbakasyon kayo ah sa isang probinsya, tapos nakakita ka doon ng isang puno ng mangga, 'di ba? Tapos ikaw ang pinakakauna-unahang bata na aakyat doon. Tapos it will probably amaze you to see how farmers take their easy way up to those tall trees. Pero pag nakikita mo, ma-amaze ka. Ay, ang bilis naman akyatin ng mga bata doon o ng mga taga roon yung punong inaakyat nila. Pero ba't ako parang medyo mahirap? No, bakit parang medyo nahirapan ako sa pag-akyat pero sila, bilis lang. Alam nila kung saan sila kakapit. Okay, so I'll always remember the first climb is the hardest because the person who climbs first marks and cuts slits on the bark of the tree that will serve as a footstop for the next person who will climb it. Okay, so kagaya nga yung sabi ko yung sa coconut tree, siyempre pag ikaw yung pinakaunang aakyat dyan, wala pa yung mga, alam mo yun, yung apakan. So, mahirap talaga kasi ikaw pa talaga yung gagawa ng mga apakan nun, no? Kung first time mong aakyatin. Pero, pag meron na yung mga apakan, no, sa coconut tree, mas mabilis na lang akyatin ng mga taong susunod sa iyo. What does this imply? No? This is similar to your experience as a learner. Your family, the school, and the community can help you in determining the path that will lead you to success. So, yung mga taong nauna sa atin, sila mismo ang mag-guide sa atin, no? Para mas lalo nating malaman yung direction na tatahakin natin sa ating buhay. And in this lesson, you will learn how other people in your lives and in the community can influence you. Malaki ang impluwensya ng mga tao sa paligid natin. Malaki ang maitutulong para makamit natin yung mga goals natin in life at para maging mapadali para sa atin yung road to success natin. Okay. Alright. So before we continue, these are the lesson objectives. Ito yung mga inaasahan nating matututunan pagkatapos ng ating lesson na ito. So number 1, share to others the relevant lessons that you have learned from school and from community. Ano-ano yung mga natutunan natin o mga matututunan natin sa paaralan at sa ating community na makakatulong sa atin sa pang-araw-araw nating mga buhay para makamit natin yung mga academic goals natin as a learner. Number 2, explain how others affect or influence your knowledge and skills. Paano natin may explain, no? Kung paano nakakaapekto sa ating pag-aaral, sa ating pag-iisip, at sa ating mga skills yung ibang tao sa atin. And number 3, appreciate the importance of lessons learned from school and from community. Kailangan nating ma-appreciate ang kahalagahan ng mga natututunan natin. Hindi lamang sa paaralan, pati sa ating community. So, napakahalaga mga bagay na yun. At ito yung mga inaasahan nating matututunan pagkatapos ng lesson natin ngayon. Let's proceed. Okay, before we start our lesson proper, let me just test your prior knowledge. Are you ready? So, always remember, you may pause the video if you still need more time in answering our springboard. All right. Let's go. Okay. So again, I'll be giving you 10 seconds. But don't worry, guys. If you still need more time, you may always pause the video. Okay. So that's it. So our activity for today. Okay, number one, copy the lesson statement box on a clean sheet of paper. Ito, yung nakikita nyo dyan sa left. Write your response or responses under column A. Okay, yun yung personal response mo. Okay, ask your family members to complete column B. Ngayon, i-interview mo yung mga family members mo. At tanungin mo sila kung anong response nila patungkol sa tanong. And lastly, number 3, answer the processing questions after. Okay, so ito yung box natin, statement box. So, my favorite subject is, for example, math. Wow, galing. Now, English, science, arts, music. Lagay natin dyan. The relevant or important lessons that I learned from the subject. Ano mga relevant, mga importanteng natutunan mo sa subject na yon. Tapos tanong mo rin sa family members mo, sa kuya mo, kay ate mo, pinsan mo. This lesson is relevant because, bakit siya naging relevant? Okay, and lastly, give a chance. I will share this given a chance, I will share this lesson. Kanino mo siya i-share? Okay. So, that's it. All right, so I'll be giving you 10 seconds to answer this one. Please feel free to pause the video if you still need more time. Timer starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. Let's continue. And now let's answer our processing question. How do you compare both your responses? Ano natin siya ikumpara mo? No? How can you apply the mentioned lessons in this pandemic? Paano natin yun ma-apply sa kapanahonan natin ngayon, lalo-lalo na may pandemic? Or sa sinasabi nating new normal? Okay? Because I assume na lahat naman tayo ay karamihan sa atin ay vaccinated na, di ba? So, paano natin ma-apply to sa ating new normal? Okay. And lastly, number 3, is it really important to use the lessons you learned in real-life situation? Napakahalaga ba? Okay. So, bakit? Sagutin natin yan. I'll be giving you 10 seconds to answer our processing question. Please feel free to pause the video. All right. If you still need more time. Timer starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, wonderful. All right, let's continue. Okay, so let's proceed to our lesson proper. The title is My Road to Success. Okay, so we do have here acronym for learning, LEARNING. And as we go on through our lesson, as we go throughout the lesson proper, we will learn the meaning of this one, okay? And this would lead us to our road to success. Academic success is not merely having high grades, excelling in rote memorization, or taking up multiple courses. Academic success is a good mix of learning the lesson at the same time making sense of what you have learned. So, ang pag-aaral natin, academic success, hindi lang siya basta lang mataas grades mo, ang galing-galing mong magkabisado, madami kang kinukuhang mga courses o meron ka pang mga private lessons, 'di ba? Private tutor, hindi nakabase 'yon ang academic success, hindi doon nakabase kasi sabi ko nga parati nating tatandaan, tayong mga tao, iba-iba tayo, no? Iba-iba tayo ng hilig, iba-iba tayo ng mga gusto sa buhay, iba-iba rin yung mga bagay na kung saan tayo nag-excel. So tandaan natin, hindi dito nakabase ang pagkakaroon ng academic success. Maganda, no, na yung mga bagay na to ay nababalance natin, no? Academic success is a good mix of learning the lesson at the same time making sense of what you have learned. Pinaka-importante talaga, napakahalaga, no, na na-apply natin lahat nung napag-aaralan natin sa school, no, sa personal nating mga buhay. How will you know if you're learning and if you will be able to achieve academic success? Paano natin malalaman yon? So here are some important points that you can take note about learning, or learning. So number one, letter L, or number one, letter L. List down important information. Okay, so more than the required notes as a part of the academic requirement, it is important that you utilize note taking as an important skill in studying and learning. This will help you in keeping record and retrieval of information that you need in the future. Napaka-importante. Nagsusulat tayo ng mga mahalagang details, no? Hindi lamang iyon sa ating mga subject or subject classes, pati na rin sa buhay natin. Ano yung mga importanteng bagay na kailangan nating parating tandaan at i-remind ang self natin. Okay. Lalong-lalo na sa ating pag-aaral. Alright? Keeping a record and retrieval of information will actually be helpful for you in the future. Okay. Next, letter E in learning, engage in learning activities. These may not always happen in school or as initiated by your subject teachers, but learning activities may be any learning opportunities that you may experience at home, in school, and in your community. Ako naalala ko last time, no, nung nagka-pandemic, ang ginawa ko talaga, guys, no, nagsikap talaga ako. No, nagsikap ako na sabi ko, hindi pwede na stagnant lang ako. Wala na nga trabaho, no? Actually, may trabaho naman pero hindi ganun kagaya nung sa face-to-face, no? Nung wala pang pandemic. Medyo limited yung workspace mo, work area mo kasi isolated ka sa bahay. Pero alam nyo guys, hindi nagtatapos yung learning doon. Anong ginawa ko? No? Nag-aral ako ng mga courses, online courses. Nag-enroll ako sa master's degree program. Edi ngayon si Teacher Alvin Boots ay hindi lamang teacher, no? I do have a master's degree, which is a higher level of education para sa mga nakagraduate in college. So dapat hindi nagsa-stop yung learning natin dahil lang sa pandemic, dahil lang sa mga na-experience natin. Dapat mas lalo tayong mag-strive harder, no? Engage in learning activities that would develop you as a person. Hindi lamang yun dahil gusto mo lang magkapapel, gusto mo lang marami kang nakuha para maging proud ka sa sarili mo. No! Ginagawa natin to para mas marami tayong matututunan, mas marami tayong masishare sa mga kaibigan natin, mas marami tayong maituturo sa mga pagdating ng panahon, nagpamilya na tayo, magkaroon tayo ng mga kaibigan na nagkakaroon ng mga problema sa buhay, meron tayong maishishare. Bakit? Kasi we engage in different learning activities. During the time na free tayo, marami tayong excess na time, no? Lalong-lalo na nung nagka-pandemic. Okay. Next, for learning, letter A, ask relevant question. Napaka-importante. Asking questions or inquiry is a part of the learning process. Do not hesitate to ask questions in order for you to have a better understanding and something that interests you about or about things that may not be clear for you. Through asking questions, it will be easier for you to make sensible judgment and eventually make better decision. Walang masama magtanong. Ang masama, hindi mo alam, hindi ka pa nagtanong. Yun ang pinakamasama. Bakit? Instead of learning from those people who already know, okay? Sabi ko nga kanina, ang mga tao na nauna sa atin, mas magagaling yan. May mas experience yan sa atin. No? Kaya magtanong tayo at nakakasigurado kapag pag nagtanong tayo sa taong mapagkakatiwalaan natin, sa taong may concern sa atin, kagaya ng ating mga teachers, parents, brothers and sisters, cousins, auntie, uncle, pag nagtanong tayo sa kanila, sigurado ako masasagot nila yan at para sa ikabubuti natin ang isasagot nila. Okay? Next, letter R, read. Reading is an important skill that we will use profoundly in your daily life. Make it a habit to allot an hour or two for reading. Reading will help you gain better understanding about many things. O pag ayaw mag-read, di learn. O, paano yon? Kasi minsan na may iba sa atin, talaga hindi naman siya, diniscuss ko nga last time sa grade 9 students, 'di ba? Sa video namin sa grade 9 students. Sabi ko sa kanila, iba-iba tayo ng learning style. So may iba mahilig magbasa, iba mahilig manood ng videos, iba kinesthetic learners ang iba, visual learners ang iba, audio learners, auditory, nakabase sa pakikinig yung kanilang learning style. Kahit ano, no? Basta matuto ka. Read, read, read. This would help you a lot. Okay, next, nurture your interest. Saan ka ba magaling? Magaling ka ba sa sports? Magaling ka ba sa mga iba't ibang activities? Nurture it. The people around you can share information, skills, and talents that will better engage you. Letter I, initiate action. In learning something new, it is important to act on it. You should not wait for others to push you to learn new things. Dapat ikaw sa sarili mo mag-push sa'yo. The best time to acquire new skills and to enjoy the huge information available in books, website, and other materials around you is today. All right, this is the best time. So you may ask the help of your family members to help you. Okay, ask question. You're the one who should initiate it. Letter N for learning. Navigate your direction. Along with initiating action, it is important that you navigate or plan how you wanted to proceed. Dapat alam mo ang patutunguhan mo. Okay? Take time to plan the actions and look at possibilities. Get things done for letter G. Napaka-importante na magawa natin yung mga bagay natin na dapat tapusin. Finishing what you started is a way of maximizing your learning. At this point, you may have a lot of interest and you're eager to learn. No? But then, kapag sinimulan, dapat tapusin. Okay? Setting timetable will help us a lot. Okay! So, that's it! Diyan natatapos ang ating talakayan. And if you have questions and clarifications, ay pwede nyo ilagay sa comment section. And once mabasa namin ito, the GTA team will surely answer it. And now that you have learned something new, let us see how could you be able to answer our post assessment. Are you ready? All right, wonderful. So let's continue. All right, so for our post assessment part 1, choose one from learning, LEARNIN and G. Okay, write down 3 ways on how you're going to apply this in this new normal. An example has been provided to guide you. Okay, for example, pinili mo yung letter R sa learning na read, read, read. What will you do? So number 1, I will choose the book that I want to read or recommended by my families or sibling or family members. Number 2, I will set a time in a day for reading. For example, I would set my time for at 4 o'clock. I would devote myself in reading. Okay, and number 3, I will make sure that I will finish the book before the exams week. Okay, magbigay ka, mag-set ka ng goal para sa sarili mo. All right, if you still need more time, I'll be giving you 10 seconds. Please feel free to pause the video. All right, so timer starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right. So for our part 2 on a sheet of paper or coupon bond, write 3 important lessons you learned from school and community that you will always remember. Ano-ano yung mga natutunan natin sa mga bagay na natutunan natin sa ating community, sa ating family members na hindi mo makakalimutan. Okay. At dapat mong tandaan. I will give an example kasi ako, for example, ako natutunan ko talaga sa parents ko. With my mom and my dad, kung ano ang nakalagay sa hapagkainan, dapat talaga ubusin yan. No? Kasi kaming parents mo, naghirap kami na makabili ng bigas, makabili ng ulam, no? Yan ang mga bagay na pinaghihirapan at dapat wag tayong mag-aaksaya ng pagkain. Okay? So, kailangan pahalagahan natin yan. Yan ang hindi ko makakalimutan. Kaya ako ngayon, kahit minsan hindi ako nag-aaksaya ng pagkain. Okay? So, mga ganung bagay. So, share your thoughts and feelings in relation to our topic. So, 10 seconds. Timer starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one. All right. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, pinaka-importanting part ng lesson natin. Tandaan nyo ha, this is the most important part of our video lesson for today. What are the things that you learned about yourself after the lesson? Oh, kasi hindi magiging matagumpay ang lesson natin ngayon kapag hindi natin in-apply ito sa buhay natin. Yan ang pinaka-importante, mai-apply natin ang bawat natutunan natin sa buhay natin. So, na-realize mo ba na kailangan, in making important decision, you need to list down important information. Na-realize mo rin ba na kailangan, hindi lang basta-basta sa sarili mo lang, you need to engage in different activities. Also need to ask questions sa mga mapagkakatiwalaan natin. Nalaman mo rin ba ang kalagayan ng pagbabasa? Dinedevelop mo ba yung mga interest mo? At ikaw ang nag-initiate ng action? Do you plan or navigate your direction? At hindi ka ningas-gugol na pag sinimulan mo, hindi mo tatapusin? Yung mga bagay, ask yourself. At kapag may mga bagay ka, may mga weakness, may mga hindi mo ginagawa, now is a great time to do it. Okay, now will be the best time. Okay. All right. Okay, there you go. Doon nagtatapos ang ating lesson. Always remember, don't study hard. Study smart. What is smart? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. There you go now, and we're done with our lesson. Thank you so much, my great learners, for listening. I hope that I can still see you in my next video classes. Once again, I am great teacher Alvin Boods, and if you like what we have discussed, please leave a comment for I will be happy to read it. Promise that I will be more inspired sharing lessons in our great community. Again, for you to be updated, do not forget to follow our online platform, The Great Teachers Academy, on Facebook, YouTube, and Gmail. Here in the Great Teachers Academy, we make complex lessons easy to understand. Have a wonderful day. Bye.